jalani po Elisa tuzi selamu lele Ulalu daba
Titiyo hini yatiti yatete abra naso kuku seku obreku kusukuku ni ejemire kuku bekem ni ade ayemogude nanso abra naso nkomode etim ho so su abrobo nsuo beye boden ohuru ye pamoja enya akekere abra naso ya do se metro nkropo aye hyew se kolebu ayarasafo kuku manne asore dom ahuru nyina nsu frɛ abra naso presby dom ba es abra naso ya soko abra naso ya soko methodist dom si abra naso ene ne kankan abra naso ne kankan Anglican den susi ahanso sara na Pentecost mentas enkunsu ageso aji baabia akrate fua mo yakoto afi ne yede na mpana bu timumra metie dwumadi papa Paul awa mantem ono osin adikanfo abra naso yetie ne berman
Isizo sabatundu Jalani po Elisa tuzi selamu lele Ulalu daba
Titiyo hini yatiti yatete abra naso kuku seku obreku kusukuku ni ejemire kuku bekem ni ade ayemogude nanso abra naso nkomode etim ho so su abrobo nsuo beye boden ohuru ye pamoja enya akekere abra naso ya do se metro nkropo aye hyew se kolebu ayarasafo kuku manne asore dom ahuru nyina nsu frɛ abra naso presby dom ba es abra naso ya soko methodist dom si abra naso ene ne kankan abra naso ne kankan Anglican den susi ahanso sara na Pentecost mentas enkunsu ageso aji baabia akrate fua mo yakoto afi ne yede na mpana bu timumra metie dwumadi papa Paul awa mantem ono osin adikanfo abra naso yetie ne berman
Secure for ourselves and posterity the blessings of liberty, equality of opportunity, and prosperity for all. And then Saturday, Anopa Abranaso and Komo, Median Society still remaining the Bombardier Field Marshal Squadron Leader Ranger Buffalo. When he royal General Kabaka Bomfa this year, Sachara this year, Beya Santiago na Yokohene, and then Masoria General Hong Kong, also want to say Enibre Abefi, a can't a yen and tira na a can't tour. Yes, say Okotose a year abuesi Unuaswa, Yankase, sorry, so Yakase, sorry, so. And then Saturday, the Ayadebro Ewo Abrana Son Common say, first, my Yika said the Constitution no Anya Papa. The solutions to the problems of this country resides in the past. And if we want to move forward as a nation, we must first go to our past and find our way forward. eti still a constitutional review commission for recommendations omo ye efa yangasi retiring age ho ene emrante ne maba wa adwuma ombenya bia ye na ne ebedi sa nkomo no. The also Nanado Danko President of the Republic of Ghana. Watutu bia mane aflawo hine. I watutu bia mane papa we aflawo hine no we ahemfuno ahunu se ahemfuno wamumu hanti watutu bia mane omo but ene straight bullet Nanado Danko Kufuado ono so beje straight bullet without mentioning what we will say it as it is. Ora ken oforiata se yenka nkyere Ghana mrantie ne maba wane awofo ne abatan se wobesere mu a sika no a mode ehwe mo masuku no sise munya school fees ni tua na adwuma ni ho aban eni adwuma bia amamo etebetumi a momfa se sika no enkofa nwi ene trade Emma Momano insurance and nobody should waste their time to go to school because Ghana payroll no so I am and nobody straight bullet. Yabemo was a Ghana a artificial way and I said that creating unemployed youth said the bay exploit or more and now indeed there are no chances for anybody to work in the public sector. Yabedi sound common in a higher Tvxyz Abranaso. Median society still remaining. The Bombardier Field Marshal Squadron Leader Ranger Buffalo Royal General Kabaka, the one that bears the spirit of our forebears from Kenneth Kawuna to Samora Mase, Leopold Senghor to Kwame Nkrumah, Mensa Saba no Mama Kenyina Sunsumu Etimimu. Enkobe bia medam waba meba. Enkomono. A ground to target missile using air to surface intercontinental ballistic missile near the Yenuma. Mebasisia.
Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Microfinance, growing with you. Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144 or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at Myjohn, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
Alright, me that's say that social Abrana so on Tvxyz and akotade na kire say yani abre kro we mu yentra say e man microphobia o mo believe say wo mo nananom na je ayefa ahodie e ma o man Ghana ense o man no man na ye me no mienu nyina man yeni baabi akọ ye chaade ne die nya ye ni wonsom so ani nipa na say wo wanya hwana be ye ya tera kro ma microphobia so o mo na call Oxford ko tena ye number 10 Downing Street no mo ne Queen Elizabeth mo no num tea for that matter wamuka se krom ha obi anka o man hey come on munya sarofo no stop it Awade fame ko ne ankohwe eye yilo krobo ohene a ose sabi onya se ope V8 onka se wope edan onka se aban emema ne ntoma onka se aban metompa boanhye no nebom ohene ne se ne manfo enya suku enko na yesi suku esi ho ana suku no eseye said the MPP and NDC, especially Nana Akufo for the President of the Republic. And now you say Oba be different, but Oba no the usual president. Anna why or you so usual, or you usual like JJ Rollins, or you usual like Kufuor, or you usual like every other president, and even worse than all of them. Oba ya ni so Oba baby for no so buy e-blocks are John Dramani Mahama AC hono, and then Nana Akufo say woja mena pro. You know, crop boy, hene. Ese wo catcher and another say was sereno a womra me and make 12 school. So about if I'm calling you look crop hene as a bokai.
Anu, mina midi in sangu form. Asana school way baha. Bear 5 years in anna 6 years in the school no bahanu. School fe way. A gramwa, any kusie, any akoko, and a omuko school waha. Nipa anko school. Ajamwa eni kusie eni preko ena omko school mimpeo this year mi pese umpe bie school no mame echi ekura ngu ewurem ho a mu ye nipa you school fe we ena omko school ka chere mu say mi school we this year say mo ma mi plan o enya de me plan da enti misrem
omo mbe ya ede na obe ya
yes ha on be fa school nuko on be pa jako na mi fa asase nu kwa o muntu amika o mu be fa school nuko.
Right, so where manya krobo ohina ho na se dem di kaka nya so wo sere se ohine emre bia before hini mbako wo kokosra nanado wo Flagstaff House na no ya be 3 weeks ago na wo ka che na se nana oyese wo frane ntoma na wo hye na tade a jese wo kogina kwa ho fa trotro etu wo sere nanado mpeka aketo bi emani nua aketo wo hini we de wa ngoga so wo pe ka aketo wo se ne manfo ni nya suku ni bi nko enso dan yesi wono enkura eni nkoto ne awowo ana ekomuo eti wo ka kire aban se aban emra na wonye dan omra mebie suku na ro ema no na yenkonkotie boda so hene aplawo ehene enso dia wo ka ye na yemra ne medi nkomo bi awaje fami ko ne gotie aplawo boda so hene dia no
people to have that feel that in the years so we also benefited from the and those what free education on the land of Ablau. Yes. The national case, should we beg for education? Education is not a thank you something. No, it's not thank you something. It's not a thank you cake or bread. No. It's a responsibility of every government to provide education. Dancing, we have open education, we have open social and so. I feel very sad because it's not an honor, it's a responsibility. Yes.
All right, so sa ahemfo imienu e de wo mano tum se education no ehu hia pa na wo momra ne mra mebie e-blocks no Nana Akufo, the President of the Republic of Ghana eko Kwame Sefa kai show so the mo friend chairman general no ni show so on Peace FM kokoko ye interview na president ko ya no na Sefa kai eka bibi kire ne say Mr. President I am for you say wo mo ma wo period of time fa be bie e-blocks na no aboaje fa me ko na yenkohwe president the answer or the ma ye eni ni demeanor na ye famra me di nkomo bi ye ko ade
of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflao where the chief himself has complained. Ohine wa Aflao patch say e-block no oba yenya hwehwe. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yen hu bibi. It's an say
ono no ma minister ultimatum.
So abre.
Any onko ye.
Wabre.
Can you imagine? First of all, Kwame Sefaka anya na research ye. Wo hene na wo ka eye e-blocks ho asam no onya aflawo hene. Eye manya krobo ohene. Nanso Kwame Sefaka anya na research ye chairman general wanya research ye. But even that, yanko ne nhwe the substantive matter ne musa say aflawo hene na ka ya anase manya krobo hene na ka ya. The response which came from the president of the Republic of Ghana, is that a way some yo penny ese okasa? Abajisabo President Kufado, the response in bio, Yamra Namika Sabonche Kufado. I want to tell Nanado something in this country. Some of us, we supported Nanado, not knowing that he is not going to bring anything exceptional to the leadership of this country. Yanko back to Nanado and the response. Now, in Iradi.
Many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflao where the chief himself has complained. Ohine wa Aflao Pache say e-block no oba yenya hoshi. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yehu bibi. It's an say
Ono minister ultimatum.
So abre.
And on for ye.
Mr. President, ye mu bi ye di wachi aye bana ye say oye arrogant. Ni ye say umunipa. Na ye mu bi defende o ko ye Facebook wo ho 2016 said ye defende o say it is not arrogance but it is rather confidence. But successive government and the war difference wo mni say ampani ampani nuane ampa umunipa. But bua umu ni pare nya hemfo nyina na umu omo tienie se sa asem we ye ka kire se oche hene se brabe bie suku no a aka abeti honestly se onfa sa response we ma eye oche hene da se ohene ne nkonkoye na ohene ne yatua tax ma no ohene no ko around ma ye to aba ma ne se ye the Ghana sovereign world is and sana da bi woni ye de share wonsa. You are the one who is supposed to make sure say ohine ne manfo no suku no ayesiesi wa ye the taxpayers money ne sisi wo no wo be kwa akobie. But then I'm say yes na nadu dan koku for the president of the republic wo munipa ni ntirampaniampa you demonstrate say umunipa and I bet you honestly say ye dwaben hene ne ka sa asem wo ya aka wutimi man sa response ya the man no. I swear on everything say maybe my hene doctor nana anochia baby o agona my hene and the car sa asem ya ka wutimi man sa response ya wo de man na da and mu certain people but you see MPP for ya ka asem way aka President Nana Akufo-Addo, the president of the republic or say MPP now oteso na munya kakra tafre ni to ose mutimi kan okra nkyere no ofri su wia na muko opposition and when I move how you will suffer to regain the image of a NPP. Look, emrebi atwamo na a NPP nkrofo target say a anti-EWES from 2016 but me are working your way out to move away from this kind of tribalistic politics where Ghana for be catch us MPP there go form MPP asem na what me move away from it. All of a sudden, President Nana Akufo-Addo Nana Yankamasem wasa de mo akwa akohye sa ho nim. Ana motewo, ana mo hwe no. Obi antimi nka no kora nkyere no. Se ohini pemu ka kire o se. Bra ne be ma ne manfo no education a. O se onu na ebe ma ultimatum na onu do ma ultimatum a. Me ka kire o se dagbonru a ya na ne ka asase mo ya ka ntimi ma ne sa response we da. Tongo rana ne kan sa asem ya ka ntimi ma ne sa response we da ekurapem hene ana kan sa asem ya ka ekropon hene aka ntimi ma ne sa response we da akwamu hene ana kan sa asem ya ka Akufo-Addo ntimi ma ne sa response we da not to say me fuwele anything tribal. Listen, let's be very honest in this country o ma we mo nka no kore etu obi asantini but say ye de ye wo hene bi na se president ni buo bi ma ohene bi a based on say what way no I should not sit there and be happy because of your ya him for anim form before such men chukobia manfoti akante obri abu amoni aborofo ni disi ani from 1472 Don Diego de Azambuja bedru kom ha ni kwabnabo ni the third mo omoya him for mo fight here for the freedoms of this country na mo nana no mo papa no mo na mo sie se wo mo anaje fa hodie ma ye no mo ni babia. I'm telling you guys, stop that thing. ahemfo na ji kro we si wo ahemfo na fight ya moko farm politics by 1957 na ahemfo ni munyansa wa mudi bu o mind da. You guys should stop it. What you come and say, politicians, you have very little regard for a chieftaincy institution. But chieftaincy institution, abade. And also free. You move on. It's intimate in our mamon fire and phobia pneumonia form. But you see, yes, we to a crafono. Now we to momonefo. I'm say before I'm from the other side of Ghana. Let me tell you the honest truth. And as I know Chloe will be me catch them the bitter truth. I am come tia han nyansa. Mo sori asante foye hu asante foye she asante foye hu enye hu ne ye ye manfo ye nim nya fom tie die ye manfo ye nim anya fom. Ana santini bia no wo betena wo say ne hene yemfi nanim nya form da obia we will not even allow that because we revere our chieftaincy institution. Momo de modia ne toto form emietie anim wie na se tietia manimu disrespect mu a na afa mo back be ya na asantifo looking down on igbe. No, we don't look down on anyone, just that we will not allow anybody to walk over, speak anyhow to our chieftaincy institution. Now guess what? Nipa na no wote na nado na nkwakufu adu animu a na one na nado ye interviewer na nado disrespect ya igbefo hene sempo eya flawo hene na no ope CV se eya flawo hene a flawo hene kwa ya hene ketwa o hene wote boda so ya hene ketwa enya flawo hene ana kwam se vaka kan na aflawo hene wo hene wote boda so a ono po betimi ato boda mu no ya hene ketwa nanka president etimia kasa na nim basase because mo ayigbefo no agasa no mo mfa mahini ne nya hwe ya kai tie kwanu tum ne tie nyansa wa hatie aha na nyansa wa aha na nokura ni trodo na wo me ka cho se misi dwabe hene na kai ya ko timi nkasa asam ne kire ne da mo mi aka nokura bi nkira mo mahini no mu nko pejam ayigbefo ne ayikrobofo na baba benya sika wa ha no mo nko back to mu fie madam fukovi kwa akwese men kasa mo nkira mo se mo nko back to mu hene no na mo nko peja mahini ni mahini ni mu mre nyam munya sika na mu kofi a mo mfa sika ni bi nkonko ma ahemfo no mo ntonto ma papa ma ahemfo ni mfra munya samode ka kwa ne moja ka na si kwantia say ye kwa yebeku ye mo so abaifo na mo okro mo a mo beku mo ani nti mo so mbeba bebo munyai na mo mpagya mahine ni mahine no anya akono we mi sure say na akufo ado na wahwe eye ka na say wahine ni video no na akufo ado mu ade deda na wasa hwe wahine ni video no utum so hwe na wahwe wahine awaje wahine no fanebra na eyi ni voice film ni hwe wahine ne ntoma na efra no na ye hwe ade fanebra ni eyi ni film menya krobo video no odi fa wahine wahine ntoma na nye tie mo nka no kure pause awaje pause wahine ntoma na efra no na kufu ado we no hwe wawuza wo wahine wotimi ma ultimatum. Oh yes, hey, you see mun kano kure say dwabe hine na ebe ka asem ya kire president aho say de dwabe hine besia pagya muo ama ono ankasa na ehumfo abetreta we de obo hine chidom wo hine wewe no so ni chen enye ntoma ne nye eti akufu ado hwe wo hine we ya wo bewe ne no aka chese wo hine we mu oha ko se akufu ado na wo mu ade deda eti mumma mo ahemfo ni munyadu. There is no way our hine ebeba dwom so oba bekasa ne wa frantoma no hine ne koko eguso na eyi toma we da ne nsa na toma mienu we da ne kom wa hine ne ntoma ne nya mumya nka no kora nkyere mo wa hine bekasa asem we ya asante hine bekasa asem we ya se de obesia frantoma bekasa bi akere mo beko upper east region abaje brabak wa hine ne ntu do obo na chidom ne kora nso ntoma ne nya yo bo hine na chidom no ne ntoma ne nye atu chen anya mum yen kan kura bi nkyerɛ mo pagya ahini anim krobofo amanya sika monko back to my hemfo no sika na ɛsɛ mum ntoma papa fira mum ntoma papa fira fa sika NDC fo mo ba mo next government amunya mo next government said ya na do danko akufo the president of the republic nya ahini ready why ache man vie wo propel no o pagya ahini anim mo de munya na mo NDC fo mo ba voter region fo free to abama amunye ne mutimi mu ahemfu esa bia ni mo nyam ma omo kakra mu pagya ahini anim akufo do ba hwede achema ahemfie dia no wache hina ahemfie hwede dia no o propel no wonti ya na otumfo se tutu ekọ eye achema ahemfie a gabi o kire da akomo ofori atamo ekọ gina wache hina chi ekọ ha wo montuma just to show say ye wo mema ofie ha na ohene pemu be ka asem a mama ohene frantoma na ohene entoma no ne kukumu guo ohene atotoma baako e de tomato ne sa na we akufa be de abu no mumpagya mahene anim mama ahene anim mumpagya ahene anim mumpagya wo bi hanga se kufa don respect no be respect no na apla ohene ka ahene ketwa aboda mumia ka nukura bi nkyerɛ mo yenuanom igbefo yenuanom krobofo mesese mo mpagya mo ahini anim akwa mesefa kan ya igbeni ni ya disrespect ya igbefo hen me ntimi ntrɔ na ya ka agona man hen asɛm na sɛ akufo ado disrespect na metro na mesere yenkongo ye kwa mesefa kan ni dimi na no de studio a akufo ado kai no osere yenkongo awaye fam ko
has complained. Ohine one flower patch say e-block no oba yenya hwehwe. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yen hu bibi. It's an say
ono no ma minister outdated.
So abre.
And you go here.
Bra. Yes, sorry, the titles of the man and chairman general and chairman. Oh, to hear disrespect to him, and it's as if say the only opportunity Sefakai had to have a president on his show was enough. He couldn't even ask any probing questions. Mr. President, hey, senior journalist for Mokoma, Moya Mamboya Formo. Yeah, disrespect to him and to an answer. Now, me try my job here, disrespect no. Na mekura metie ya me ya Santiago na yeko hene mitimi ka se makufa no mame sa ansa ne da efise wonim se de asante form man ni asante ayini no toilet so hene kura yafa ni agro eti moma mahini ani mu mpagya moma mahini ani mu nyadu egbefo mu na mbetimi apagya mahini ani o ka se tobo afede de ka sa se boya ka kufa no betimi amade sa response no Motina hama aya MPP chairman ya kan se Freddie Blair o kasa ya ma o didi to be afede atem anyhow friend pam one trapper na o betimi afre gba ben sa Professor Mills the time otumfo na ese tutu ka kire em se tua bodo hene se woni no entena aya ado awoma so ye soma me kopa achew that is a hinie for you mo de mu pagya ma hinie ni ma ye ntimi pagya mmamo ye pagya de bu so amonko so ani atem de be ye mu ani ye de be mu ani badabwaje yenko na yenko hwe eye otumfo eka asem bi kire eye politicians time a eye awomafia ekosera no wo eye akwasire ba ko yenko hwa de abaje fam ko de yenko hwa de fia ekosera no otumfo asem o kan ne se asante ni anwona efritete ye ba ko ye ni anwona fo ankoda efri ye nana kakari pe so ani ani anwona fo kan bo mu ye bibia na mkofa am politics ba ye na mo de ntitimu e ba ye ene no otumfo mpa anwona fo asem ana anwona fo enso wo huru ba bia mkofa asa mo ntoro e ba ye politicians mutikrom a mo disrespect ahemfo anyhow otumfo be wie ni statement say politics no momfa nko baabi ni aso yentra baabi me yaso munwom yayi ohene ka se waze no na ma ultimatum no na da ohene sa ohene no ma ultimatum ayi chini ho eti mesre awaje fami free eye nanado nanko akufo the president of the republic nefa me ko eye oforiata ene me gina wo mo so ene me gina on de no wo se anibraba akotade me nya sha no wo se anibraba Medikaka. Yanko Kwame Piani moho. Okay, but me Kwame Piani video was Dr. Baumia onim economist. Omo economists in Nyansenim. But I'm coming video no.
We've tried to stabilize the city, have not worked. We've tried exchange control, we tried multiple exchanges, we tried a crawling peg. Now we have a market-determined one. And the central bank sometimes has moved in with $700 million to stabilize the city. It is the most useless and disgraceful use of our hard-earned foreign exchange.
Kwame Piani Mobakaya or Mampeni Kufo Epeso. Tama Nkrofo why astute economics in this country. And yet about me friend in the baby. Neighbor boy, Kwame Piani, another Kwame Piani Junior, why me madam for. Me say ya kase will be astute or say said the Bank of Ghana as will stabilize it in the Nyan side, the renim. Yadi anubesi wo. Afe Ghana mranti ene mabawa kenoforia tase menka nkyere mo se musuku fees ni munya school ne ko na adwuma ni ho yenko ne konkotie eye kenoforia ta me baba kan ma be kyere wade yenko ne konkotie kenoforia ta. Okay, but before that aboditie kenoforia ta se government payroll no ayema na nipa be 650,000 na Ghana for etua womoka ebeto amanim na mbusa question say government payroll no enya masa ebema government payroll a oforiata na wogina ho kasa na wadi 62 years wo so ebema government payroll safuma for 81 years wo so ebema government payroll aya ayi Cecilia Abnampa edi 68 wo so ebema government payroll aya yakansa Giok Miami ofa Kofi Juma edi 71 was so ebema. Government payroll a GMPC boss was so ebema. Sa government payroll artificial e man aye enya original. Government payroll no ma sheda ba you see before say me do baba government payroll aye ma was no. Let me open the eyes of the youth. Abaje I'll come back to aye Foriata. Jema me. Who Foriata picture ka fato nchema me. It's
an important thing at this stage. We have gone through a period where most people look for jobs of government, etc. That payroll is full. I can tell you that because we are spending some 60% of our revenue on remunerating some 650,000 people, and that's not sustainable. The question then really is whether UPSA has trained.
Many brebebre, more for your time for the bro for me bre so. Many brebebre. TV3 for your for this video, but this is it. Can for your task government payroll no ayama. It's mranti na mabawa no munya entrepreneurs. Aka originally asemwe Kenya asembone anka babia. But you see broni beka chiro se be an entrepreneur na chese wode nioma gu akwan mu a yede ema mranti na mabawa no e facilitate jobs are ombe open in our jurisdiction. Mranti na mabawa ni bia adwuma na egu because emwa bia ni babia e free hoba. Na yanko back ne no for yata ni nkomo. Youth of this nation, Makacham say Mumia Magunum, we Tibon Kosodo, Mumia Magunum, and then me Bia Wagunum for you to see how the church and politicians have intentionally created a system, an artificial system, which will leave you unemployed and impoverished so they can exploit your vulnerability. Yen starting free the church. I will come to politicians, but yen starting free church, you know. When him say mene workers say abaye, when him you can say Royal House Chapel. When Royal House Chapel, abaje yanko Royal House Chapel, Royal House Chapel. I infer. Ora Sam Kranchi Ankra Apostle General Sam Kranchi Ankra. Now sorry dying and the seaway. Ghana mranti ene maba wa sore kwasa sore da we mu ekwobo mpaye radio mabajumo awajuma residue Aradi mabajumo likababa dibribio abambere aradi mabajumo but ne refi ana onim se baby a wogina wo bom paye no as Royal House Chapel no na the biggest steel company in Ghana, West African Steel Company, the biggest steel company in West Africa. Tienye ani yato sa steel company na ma church ana church na converted steel company no edi abaya sore And now sorry Sunday, sorry the animals are called Empire Pejuma. Now say you wouldn't Tibon Koswa. And so you support the youth. And I'm saying this. The church and politicians have created a system that will leave you unemployed and impoverished. The biggest steel company in West Africa has been turned into a church. Royal House Chapel. Apostle General, I don't have anything against the church, but I'm telling you how they intentionally collapsed government works to turn it into churches so you won't get job to do and you will live on them and begin to think of how to go to a certain. Now, young free Royal House Chapel, Apostle General, Niamra Eye Perez Dome. Perez Dome, mame. Perez Dome, Bishop Charles Ajenasari ni. Now, so I know a friend of Word Miracle Church. And then Yare Brandon, no meaning so Omuya Unilever, so Omuya Guinness Gano, Nay Word Miracle, and a Yare Brandon no Diaba a Perez Church, Perez Dome. And no Kojina one dresses Sunday Bia, no Aquasha soy denim. Meanwhile, South Sorena Wujina Muna Wobon Payano. South Sorena meat marketing board. Jenny. NCRD, that is National Redemption Council Decree. Awade Fameko National Redemption Council Decree 1972, amended to 1978. Now, really meat board, meat marketing board for Omumra, any Jumana Komuba Beduha, what Yaya Branche, Oya and Chia Winya Babin Cotono, Oya and Preconia Babin Cotono, Oya Coconia Babin Cotono, Oya Ponchonia Babin Cotono. Now, Yasha was it there is hereby established a body corporate to be known as Meat Marketing Board. In this decree referred to as the board, as amended by Meat Marketing Board Amendment Decree 1978, SMCD 153. Without prejudice to generality of subsection 1 of the short title to the Cattle Development Board Decree, that is 1972, NRCD 42, there is hereby substituted the following. About the Famicon next. Meat Marketing Board Decree 1972, as inserted by the Meat Marketing Board Amendment Decree 1972, the board shall tier the functions of the board. Baby, I would jina wobon pie no. Ajinasari sorry dino. Baby, I know jina wobon pie no. The board shall have perpetual succession and common seal, and may seal or be sealed in the name assigned it by subsection 1 of this section. The board shall have the power to discharge any of the functions to acquire and hold any movable or immovable property, to dispose of such property and enter into contract or other transaction. Now, by the Famicon next. Or say the objects of the board are A, to purchase, handle and transport all cattle imported for consumption in Ghana. Maybe I will what they pay Jumano? Abrante, me say the church and politicians have created a system which will leave you impoverished, so you will depend on them and they will exploit your vulnerability. Or say 2, to arrange satisfactory distribution of cattle to any butchers association recognized by government. To make financial arrangements in respect of transfer of proceeds of the sale of cattle. Yanko next. Eti uya branche, uya nenjie, unya baby nkwankotono, baby ujina obompa na wana niya tono. Akwamuwe na woye na ntwenwe ya no maba no maka esika ma na anwa de no atimi akwa ye mprako ni foforo woye aponche naga enso yagu no ane ye de aye asore na uru asore ma no akwa ye kire baba now abaje fameko eye Lighthouse Chapel International fameko Lighthouse Chapel International Lighthouse Chapel International Kodesh abwajire is not like Bishop Dakiward Mills and anu okodi di otumfo atem se otumfo enim nyansa yede ebu man na di onimane ntumefra ne maadi baby a Lighthouse Chapel International sin abwaje na ye Ophel Cinema movie industry ebegu nyina ya Ghana for ye tenase a yegu eye Ophel Cinema yegu Orion Cinema yegu Wanwan Cinema ni nyina yegu no Yeka nyansa sema babu anam se etache wona sori ntimrante ne maba wan so muntie efse ye nyansa atechire wo madwene wa sori na me no mienu kasa na ha ye Ophel Cinema yenko ICGC Pastor Mensa Otabela what ye 610 million Ghana cedi. What they a capital bank, ICGC, Holy Ghost Temple wono. Baby ICGC, I show you that in no. Na a Ghana Sports Council, National Sports Authority, or Masa say, I want to besi Olympic Sports Stadium. Training run training about one short put, a short run, a high jump, this. Amia Kwakonyeska, Sam run training about one in our talent, Akosha sorry dining. So this is how the church and politicians have made you impoverished, collapsing all government businesses and making you poor so you can depend on them and they will exploit your vulnerability. Now Yamra back. Near my politicians and awale and I made the school we need to go back in our past and find our way forward. Maybe I am do asomai. Now Oforiata say Tienye Emrantan Maba one munya jumani binye. Yemusa question say eye artificial no masha daketi omaya yetimua Ghana mra according to Article 199 of the 1992 Constitution. Or say we are Ghana ni now we are Juma udi 60 years call retirement. Na sa Constitution addition say ebia na wajuma we no aswani na emom yenye obi mani replace you. Eti yebema contract not exceeding more than 5 years, but it comes in a term of 2 years, 2 years and 1 year. Sa mara no nyansanim. Yedi kaka che 1992 Constitution no monye bibimfa mu repealing mu repealing. Yet wama we mu ya we so for real 62 years and so that so a finance minister or the government payroll so. Or safuma for 81 years the government payroll so. Government payroll no emrante ne maba wa na epadwuma ni bia ye enso mrante ne maba wa kro ya be support nkokrafo a wa muntimi nante e say former speaker of parliament Professor Michael Kwe na Professor Michael Kwe yes na mrante ne my godfather has been appointed wa jimi dodo sampanimfo nyina akoya akomo mo on be next. No more on connects. Yent me employ nipa more than 100,000 youth will be employed at a go. Young fan say Ghana nya independence 1957. First person I employ no 1 year. It gets 64 years in it. Every day people are turning 65. Every day people are turning 60. Now young Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Article 44, Article 145, Article 194, 223, 235. What it says is that udi 60 years for retirement. Nemom yewo bodies be to say judges of the Superior Court, that is Appeals Court, and Supreme Court. Sa judges in the omeko retirement at the age of 70. And yewo institutions be to say SHRAJ, institutions be to say NCCE, institutions be to say EC, and then at the Omumpani for Omusubeko retirement at the age of 70. Omu deputies will go to retirement at the age of 65. Now, judges of the lower court also echo a retirement at the age of 65. What we are asking for as a nation is a maybe I want to chiremra. Oshawo mount for no population. Oko baby to say France. Oko UK. Omo the retirement age you call him to 65. Because France and UK, they have aging population. Omo population in it omo the 260. It means people will retire early, whereas there is job to be done and there are no youth to do it. And on my extended, this is a case where in Ghana we have about 60% of the population being youth within the bracket of 24 to 50 years. Now we've sat down as a nation. Say a man crofo, I consider as a contract. I did contract, not the contract, not so to an about 1 year. So, as a nation, what you do is that even if you are not going to decrease your retirement age to 55, you maintain it at 60 without any amendment of any 5 years contract. As I'm paying for this one yet. Omasheda. Oma create a system which will leave you impoverished. Now, Yanka, even the age at which they employ people. Yenimse okosukua where we infantepem at the age of 18, Abroswa 19. Wako university for 4 years, 23 years when your first degree. Oma ameno papa was scan ya can say acquire masters. Is that correct? It's masters why in 2 years. by 25 years, 27, where we have first masters. Now, o compare Juma Wagana ha. Na government institution who when him say Juma na wo ba pe ye per 7 years working experience. Now some rantia na wo moto already 27 years na. Also per 7 years working experience. Now say nko ye warrior war the next one and our person experience na there. So much share no market system. So say abine person will recruiting crofo. 7 years working experience na ya was open only free. Why na finding training and now be fan of koyejuma? So our market system, they've intentionally created a system which will leave you impoverished. Get that in your head. Now, you say a private sector. Private sector is supposed to be the engine of growth and employing a lot of people. Look at what they've done with private sector. Omashada raise a corporate taxes 25%. Said a private sector intimi MBM. Said a from Rantebebre. And I've said this. They've intentionally created a system which will leave you impoverished, so you will depend on them for t-shirt and 20 Ghana. Private sector no say Omaya Agunimudo, ne Agunimu Nyansa. Corporate tax in Accra shouldn't be the same as Upper East, Upper West. Corporate tax in Accra shouldn't be the same as a northern region and a Brunahafo. When you go to the likes of US, Obi Oti Newark, Wabi and Ajumo Newark, New Jersey, on try the same corporate tax as those in New York, upstate. If you live in the likes of Washington, you don't pay the same corporate tax as those living in Virginia and Maryland. That is how we build a nation. Now, in this case, if you want to build a nation, what you do is that Utimi zoni or minor say Upper East, Upper West. Say private individuals, we are going to give you a corporate tax of let's say 15% instead of the 25%. And only what it will do is that it will encourage companies to move to the Upper East, go and open companies there. Again, it will solve the problem of rural-urban migration, which will not let the youth move from there to the capital city because there are jobs there. In the short term, yes, it's going to let government lose money. But in the long term, this is what it's going to do. What it will do is that corporate individuals and private individuals, more workers. Offer more workers, more workers in income tax. So you will reckon from there. Sawa workers in a produce it's a normal produce 10 and normal produce 50. In addition, there is valued other tax which you will reckon. Secondly, say ye bien humanimwa, there will be other corporate taxes to be paid. So government in the long term will solve the problem of not just unemployment, but you will solve rural urban migration. You will solve the problem of but Umpenifon will not do it. Because so you tibon koso, unyansa, and you will support a year or more to make money. Ahaya Abran Asun Kobo said yet yes, and Yakano. You're educating, bringing you from the past, bringing you to the future, and taking you to the future. Near this uncommon. A World Research show. Now there were recommendations made by the Constitutional Review Commission. Say you maintaining the retirement age at 60, but we should do away with a 5-year contract. You know, recommendations of Professor Mills Commission in the white paper now we issue. But on penning for still I remember for no matter see the age of 65 and 70. Now, let it be said and be known in this country that Emperor Wamai Ghana say there will be any day in this country where any president will be sworn in on the seat at the age of 72. Emperor Wamai Ghana. At the age of 72, if you have not given your best to this country enough, we don't need your service. Emperor of my Ghana said at the age of 72, anybody will climb to the seat of presidency. Look, America, back in the president from Roosevelt, ABC, a year the ability to events, Kennedy, and Omaka, over average age 43, 44, 46, 57, 50, Abro 63, 65. The only time America for swear in president. At the time I swear in 70 years, 2 times. Donald Trump and the current president. And also that time you build your mind away. If someone see you build your mind, you the youthful thinking the build your mind. We did work at the chief from higher XYZ at Abraham Asunkomo. We say it as it is without fear, without favor. Educating you, taking you from the past, bringing you to the present, and showing you the solutions to the problems of this nation. You may be a phone lines in what you be about. The show continues. But before so maybe a phone lines, I want you to be Sam and Nana for the president of the republic. And one I'm also say, Efra Branche be a dangba. Abaye wa dangba nyom oh abaye ba dangba nyom me na me de pa bo me
the country where I come from, the truth is irony. Just like animal farm, justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens silence. Traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth?
True for justice.
We are the workers of comfort call. Now I am no better. We are the workers of comfort call. One guy's I no better. Who go say the truth?
True for justice.
Who go say the truth?
True for justice.
Oh, he did not see what I see so. Now your friend on a night come as him. Only baby or back and yeah. So I want one, or bet you were two. Everybody was afraid. And until I learned to my cottage at 9, once my boy don't be one and but who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me, Nanso bien person become awesome because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini akukudro fonyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth?
True for justice.
Obiadra konson so to grow your mansa to me bia kakobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo wanyina ye. Na so kutrata down na so bi dia ba ko wa no keke. I feel for the man more piafo efo ne cross on my mo. Hanya safwe muayini akukudro fonyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth?
True for justice.
Abaya di bote chino, ya di bi bebo nyande bi. Kachi se udi oma upipi numa, udi oma nime shana frafonsa.
Who go say the truth? Me I say it. Maybe so. Won't pay another as someone chair, but Miss Roma catcher and Macaraque or say MPP. MPP not come to more free. Say, before 70 a day is it was I Marcos are holding. Moko opposition number 1 Brambebre. Yemfa course 0204155888 0204155944 now so Brabekabi. Abra now so on Tvxyz. Meaning is I still remain in the Bombardier Field Marshal Squadron Leader. Ranger Buffalo one hero General Kabaka Bomfade Sheneme. Search Radisha Mfra Santiago. Hello, Wine.
Hello, I am bringing
Breya Yanante. Who can say offenso danti offenso ahinkro offenso otan nyina minim ho faminante
okay offenso danti
faminante
me da wasini mo dwumedi amodi se uche gamma panyin ne ye ya ode mo man mu na ase omu obia ne nkasa ye mo kura no se ohene de asamato animu a the post na odi yi wo hina no kra no afa wo ye power drunk all the message ɔyɛ power drunk am sɛ hard time I was a mabunu wɔ Ghana yɛti mabunu party ya di yi empany for
mabunu ne tekura montom ambasa akɔtɔ ma mo ndc mpp modi we dwa yasum yente abwaji yini free so ma me modi dwa yasum yente mp ayi mabunu party yente mabunu pa mobua mo ba akɔtɔ ma mo mpp ni mo ndc ya mobua ya na scholar hwan
hello
why dey
hello Ivantinio makatafi asafo
kumasi asafo
mbɔjai
faminante asafo odumase ho ni nyina minim ho asafo wutwa mu akɔ minim ho nyina miami area ne ho
the tell say why are there what can kona trend pa nanado anka lekore
dabi wanka no kore
adwene a yenya ma nanado a yeni so baba bu mama yenso ye bebe nya le papa bi afi no adwene sa empemfo no da ho nyina tina kase kwa adwene sa nti ya tramon fight tonight na yenso ye fa ho die because after ya kaka hye consume too much nti me tramo pa edwuma na wo ya de edwuma kase ye de gidie na so mere tagoti
madamfo kwasi agema wo beka che se adwuma no adi o su gya obi beye ntitu aso saa wugya ya obi beye me adwuma ya de nkwa na mpe asam no dia de nkwa na mpe se meka wo bia so timi nyamhwe dia wise will be see ebeku wana mtwe misro wu why
hello
yey why faminante
Pacho mekasete
Bokrom estate and South Africa Sepe Bokrom what they call time hotel side one fantastic faminante minimum anya yi wo hia na ya sasabo media na sasabo
omani de nkwe
kokonim
abane de ye you nja abato eja abato okura
enya to dem ya tutia wo ma omonya papa tutia wo mo
se o mu nya epe MPP ndi so nya sa sembia ni obi aka
sa
obi anka hu se ya fed up de se sa ne be
akwa we kana hio
omu ni na anka no kure to no mu chaye sa ne na mo ne ya eti bonkos ne na nam sa ne se se ka ne na nam tayi abra boso
future de muni bi future de ni bi achi palago ne nam ha na woni future ye ne achi palago ko America wo ye nurse enso achi palago ne nam aka wo ye useless person enso ye timi amane ko amana be nurse no ma ye timu amana tenya adwuma nye wontimi export ye nurse se me no ka say Uruguay for export nurse for ko other jurisdiction ye de da ya betra ka cho say adwuma ni ho
ya ko school akwa kita set so ji set ni efi depend say mo nyi obi ari ti kakaka oni nya say bia
me da say what ma straight bullet me da say you free why ni Kofodia side be ya ajoso ana he ajoso ho okay total 1 and total 2 all they call that this bar ho nyina no Kofodia everywhere is my own permanente what ya just me akubolo
okay ne be me say ni pa pentan akwa ite ho no na ba mi ha number no so dey be ya meta be kan e
we hear me number the number is very simple but mkrofo adwe omtimi fro anajo om se katachie wada ho na fra manajo to me night dem ya by 4 my number is 0242 another 024261 it's okay 0242 another 024261 but then from me send me WhatsApp message keke 0242 another 024261 I am the youth president. My number is very accessible. Don't call me, just send me WhatsApp message and I'll reply. Okay, me that's it straight bullet. Abaje for two calls. You have 2 calls in your call. Na good morning. How are you?
You're from Wisdom, Mikasafri, Ashama, Washington,
Lebanon, Yanante.
Lebanon,
Ghana for the friend Masha say for
yeah, constitution na ye woman. Yes, the needs to some 1992 constitution ni say. Open for the baby o minus no omukwa. E beti na atu omukwa na assemble de na omubabo o mine hu akonta e de atwe.
Wa mo na share that yes, our constitution. Omo se utimi for mo court.
Omo mama, ye mabrumi ye pre etuma ni o mine mu.
Ejuma bakubako ni omanu mu. Ana afin sunu. You're paying for judges for two judges for some almost the year of man echo. That's what we make some be uncle shed the might come on up to almost shed or my bloom the baby ye and now you're being the be at the best you're being 2 times a day.
But I say, what fire the young for just one last caller. Nayanko. Young for last caller. Hello, Winnie.
Good morning. Me pass your friend Michael. Make us free. Techimai Wangara Lai.
Techimai.
Wangara Lai.
Okay, Faminante. Techimai, they mentioned that my horse, I just that my batch is you and Kenya send the Kekaba, Mingura Techimai, sir.
Okay. Now, me pass your matter. I want to me success and what talker. Now, Uyusuka, no, be a catcher and the strong, but can mammy, subject. No, the car man look him down. Say, another one, Nagana for young Cassan, you take me to a map of way. Papa can say, and son, and I mistake our cousin, and then the audio happened. Oh, I thought I missed you.
Medase. I you made it, Madame Waba, Beba, Ivan Innocent Cherry Eofiaha, or youth activist and a social commentator. Adia, me MPP brothers and person better crown, but still as I know better no. Now, Bernard Odro Techinso, or former NPP member who was an NPP member for 15 years, but NPP acquires a court group over Pankanwa initiative. Edu se okope Sunyane West MP Edino on the ticket of the MPP. And also your bonnet to train were independent and they were in a tuma bedom the social socialist party NDC but still are also a youth leader. Yeah, Bania Bedi youth unkomo. Should we change the constitution? Is the artificial unemployment created? In Chuma Fidian if we are higher XYZ Abranaso. Men who did you watch? I'm still remain the youth president of the republic. A dear MPP form person, but Babatia Commisso, me come say. It can be beer. Madame Abesia.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
If a cry na menyisika, etia ye mefui.
Ehinfa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre mi yebusia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yamamu akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ahodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekokro bosia, susu account. And that's all our savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And the keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Now one so what to me aka say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka owner.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For our Kwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Needs Microfinance. Growing with you.
Go away, Benase. Ora Kofi Akpalu of LPG was it? Kadachi wa hine ntu wande enya kura enye ampa ntumani mo ha ekromofo mu nkonko tonto manche mo hene ayigbefo so mu tonto manche mo hene na munya sanse hunu no Ghana Christian University college na yesua ade papa ubesua accounting papa marketing papa public health papa health information de nkeka hospitality information technology ne bank ne de nkeka wo nyina na de Ghana Christian University College de ne different say we are yesa wo international schools wa outside the country Ivy League schools ye no mu di nkita ho edinya se wo be wi ama ofori ataka kire say unya adwuma nye wo be wi na adwuma ho de da etiko your regular from Monday to Friday ubenya weekends so Fridays and Saturdays you bet me asan we chene so ama online coming to campus nyina ewo Ghana Christian University College pick form 0204 069 583 0204 069 583 0576 533 307 Ghana CU advancing excellence in transformational leadership. Now, Prosta joiner Abrantie tie what 35 years ago. Once Johnson we are na kakrebia hwegu na so. Ojunso twa na eyemre. Eno sa no se Ojonso ntentem, Ojonso mu ya. Ojonso enwie wo ho tie. Se wonni sa problem we bi dia, wohia Prosta joy ba no be fa once a day. But some problems here I bobo so nyina wanya bia ne obefo ba akwa anopa ba akwa nwumre na wa solve enya sa de ubenya problem Prosta joy no ubenya problem kopa bi na enya fa joy ebe mo adwonso afili fra 0244 727028 Prosta joy it is safe and efficacious ubedwonso boko ma member back to the studio na me youth leaders wo mo Ghana ha Ivan Innocent, is that correct?
Yes.
Ivan Akwaba.
Yeah.
Now say.
Nyame adoma hode ho.
Bibia woko there.
Oh. Yaba ide otimu say hode ho.
Yaba de ni aba. Ivan, yaba Ivan so but yanko Bernard Odo Techi BOT, our former parliamentary candidate independent of the Sunyane West constituency, currently a member of the NDC from NPP. Yene BOT akwaba.
Yempame.
Bibia woko there.
Anopewa fire pa.
Sir.
Aye.
Ejadem.
Ele won se yena nanumbu be se suban te se nyinsen. Untumi fansie. Wo ye den.
BP.
On se so heard the posture of Mampani na Nado. Enra bra otena. Ana otena kwa me se fa kan yanim no. Clearly no chere se MPP for Ghana for packaging na Nado.
Okay.
And a beton ma inti adanko da do. Because it's unconscionable say a paramount chief and make a position. Say only nya adwen kra na with all humility no. Also can a civil manner. But Omani appears say he can go to hell.
Or no say or more.
Yes, or no say so.
I don't know I'm going.
Here why you feel be emphatics.
Okay.
Me linguistics for university. It is a okasa interpreti. Your pragmatic way as a nipa kasa we are you analyze as ma wakano. In linguistics, meanings are not in people. They are not in words, they are in people. Make my car to say you are a fool. Excuse me for this word. A meaning insult to you. Hey, you are a fool. That becomes an insult. In linguistics and communication, meanings are in people. The mampani can and rano. an insult to the entire voter region. And I'm calling on the NDC MPs and all MPs from voter region or T region say they must rise up. Yes, it's a and then or the voter region, and everybody is happy. Watching the Kobun region. Yes, it's all Kotos Abwa to me as well. And can't try one say sorry, so. Now, sorry, so or the boss, and him for what Ghana, no, I was said collectively. They should come together. I was said that Chim or Ma, whatever they call it, Asante, they should have a common voice. And they should speak truth to power. Kwame Ghana and Kwani, the only country we have is Ghana. And young many Pabakun hold you to ransom. You are here and in Tiabu. Well, book a Hinian in Tia. Kwame Ansana constitution we ban from first, second, third, fourth republic and a ban. Now Hinian the bastion of our living. And it's under constitution we ma or Kenya now by a man penny now being said, Sa Hinian do back on so fatadia, then that person is off track. And the people must speak truth to power. I'm looking forward to see any MPP member or best regional catching another say you got it wrong. But they don't have the boss. Because can I bet to say there a Kroman and Kokon, bet you worry. But you know, dear baby, I drew who will speak truth to power. Because you see, Mimi for him, she me jasini. Until I tell you, share your bushing money, say a man who qua, ye bushing for the decline. Oh, what do I say? Jassy. Until when the paramount chief is moving, just for the decline. Until Tadia show me who I am, oh my God, exactly. Until as a jasini, a uja, and jasini be our courage. You speak truth to power. Until I was a Ghana for Christian Council, Peace Council, National House of Chiefs must wake up. No more issue strong worded letter to him. Because another president will come. No a free voter, no Ashanti region. A bedroom ribino, the chieftaincy institution will be wordless. Now we have to say so before I couldn't I say two kana or your Nidian obey.
Ivan, who be Taresona
yes, I think it's quite unfortunate. Say ye Tuabama say Uyo Penina. You put you under certain assumptions, nim dear, and Nyansa Fanny Nyansa, one exercise the finest of all discretion. So, an internet as a way of Penina, on our way your manager. It doesn't mean I won't win it. Now, we put you under a certain assumption, say, or your manager because of position you're holding. So, for a president, Obenya, Quenya, Abeshia, Aquatana, public space. Now, Oheneba can't say we now that particular responsible man. I think it was very reckless and very disparaging to come from a president. It's very, very, very unfortunate. You say the details of a man is in what it's not in what he says, but how he says it. So the posture and the attitude and all the said no see cancer now or no God so catch the minister. So be a minister when you be out a 2 million nipa the amount. Yes.
You are a servant to the people.
Yes.
So the chief can say anything they want to you because you are their servant.
Exactly.
And they pay you.
Yes. So that arrogance of power, nipanya to me and a ni tima and adrian say ofrisro ne ba and nipa na to abamano. But quite recently, 2016, na Kufuado and mancha nesra Ghana for say to abamano. So now you are here. That arrogance in a way, mono. I think that is very, very unfortunate. And you see that particular thing, a part of him. Quite recently, such reckless comment, the same thing. The Amrayaka said excavators, Galamsey, as a phone. The president was bold enough, so what excavator, Shino. Sansam, Rabu leaders, or Shewuram baby, no wait me. I'm not a president sitting at the your friend's Jubilee House, executive president. Yet, excavator, Yenshino. You are a president. You are not armed with any punitive authority. You can prescribe sanctions at your court and make it a particular your friend is a pronouncement. As president, you don't have any power. Say your excavator because you're the yard bonnet. Say you not excavator and say yard bonnet. It's your no what's your you see some of this reckless and irresponsible comment coming from the president. I be consistent, A child say something is wrong somewhere. Why you two for people around him around into bootlickers and sycophants where they are supposed to speak truth to him olumai and somewhere work their paninin kasasao na no They are all praising him. And then back to the journalists are not all in that particular interview. Kwame Sefa is a very, very experienced journalist. I mean, so for him to sit there for the president to make such reckless and irresponsible comments, not all glossy over, no, I think that it's quite unfortunate. Some of these journalists over the years, they've been contributing to society, a misinformed society, spinning propaganda, and they're trying to flip the political narrative. So they best satisfy one casa some agenda be more. Because quite recently he was appointed by the president. Elsewhere in the US and other places, you have a firestorm of eviscerating media. Media able to do a serena basa. They will ask you critical and probing questions. Yes, the president can be your friend, but you are there to ask questions on behalf of the people.
The questions in no.
Oh, it was like comedy. It was just fun. Oh, come on.
Chairman General.
Oh, it was just grubbing and no moody because a rare opportunity. Unya president, I'm not better when him. So the whole nation is behind you. Question that will be said, it's not about you, it is about the people. So the concerns are Ghana forward. That is what you table before the president. Answer. Now, question I said, Mote drinking baba, I said moody. Just I think that it was just a joke. I think that I'm going to take
the president come on a question.
Oh, it wasn't serious. It's like some kind of joke where you are supposed to ask the president critical question. Quite recently, so for some friends, I'm not Trump president or appear before Fox. You are the president. Don't forget Fox News belong to the conservative, belonging to the Republicans.
Yeah.
Yet Trump appear where and yet chance play. You understand? And not necessarily you as a journalist, or objective sense as a journalist, or necessarily coming to play. But some of these things, I think, is the reason why I am quite the whole society is misinformed. And or be spending propaganda that will drive the political narrative for whole long media, no, among for more agenda, and then they sway the public off. So all of a sudden, Ghana for maybe I'm not credit everything is virtually politics, and you have these so-called media gurus, the so-called generals. Yes, I say over the years. No,
but for about 25 years, Chairman General has been the yardstick for a media in this country.
What kind of yardstick? You see, sitting behind the console for so years, achievement. It is about what you use the platform to do, the influence, the impact you to make on society, the change you that particular thing to cause. The ordinary and the average Ghanaians will benefit. That is a modern journalism. Now, journalism are NDC Nekasa, MPP Nekasa, or we are making text messages, me ridiculous, and I want to me what I say. What can you do? Probing questions. Questions are flip on the other side of the narrative. Ghana need to say, Papa make sense. Then you can use that particular thing as a base to inform the kind of political choices you'll be making.
No, but say Obusan about a regional minister no performance. And it was ne mood. Or your question is with this regional minister performance to say or your question with say Nanado what is 70 years and you still look young. How do you do it? And also Obusan
for in all honesty, say minister performer, president in the market no. Say president, say minister performer, president in the business not market no. Ghana for the market minister because you know serve way. The president over that market way. And I'm going to say and serious. The whole exercise was a PR gimmick. Who is the president call central region, you know, on a snapshot of amnesia about his own manifesto. Promises I want to make it to the people of central region. Then they need to do something. That particular interview was just where up. What I say. So the whole thing was a rehearsed kind of platform. I created yes, be a president. They could address it as some or in the central region. So you cannot take them serious. And I think we really need to do this.
Okay, quick one, yeah.
Hana mebo NDC about the decision on what take his own boycott Chairman General and program. It was a fantastic decision.
And then I say, Ubia, what Chairman General.
But clearly, no one who said, when you're Quenya so person Koshian Yankopon. On your way to meet God, no share Jesus Christ. And I used to see, oh, what they make a pedant fair farmer, Medi Yankopon, but yet Yankopon be see with him. And when you say Yankopon says, I make a heaven a bonnet ben was a such a free home. Ghana is in a total mess. Look, your mom penina Ghana qua Huchim, no TV na Ugare. plane. You couldn't ask that question. Your Mampenina Ghana, good year, one of the Korea Japan deal. Went to me, Miss a question. Your Mampenina a lot of corruption, echoes, went to me, Missano. Kwamu Bisa questions, or Bisa question say, or you're about the age of 70 years in history.
And it's in what
scientifically, and this any medical doctor can prove, no, at the age of 70, you reach your peak.
Yeah.
The law of national genetic returns will catch you. Obi and Kuma will be. Let's admit to say, now the name penny phoning you know, no might be another. It is natural. Why do you think America will kick out Donald Trump and they are still looking for young people to lead America? America today is over trillions of dollars economy. They demand young people to run. And you are giving Ghana, this small country, young Kubabia to 70-year-old people.
77.
No wonder a great minister is underperforming. Food crisis hit Ghana. Oh, you're 70 years plus. What that? Oh, so you see, what kind of Bible? Sorry to be a bit biased against Muslims and other religious sects. Bible says at the age of 17, you can be to from any time. So naturally, there is that tendency so you're 70 years. That is what God has said. So, Ubia Christonia, the Bible, God says 70 years, what will peak? The mind is choke.
Okay, but I say,
70. A Greek minister about 70. Finance over 60. Senior minister now advisor or co 80 years.
Senior minister 81.
Such democracy in the din. A friend gerontocracy.
Gerontocracy.
Government of the old people. Gerontocracy. I don't know MPP party.
But when you say what can a year, sir, a Nkokrafui, Mumu 10 okra, Mfiebuma, or Mobile 800 years.
We are some mind back on creativity, innovation, and a young person at the buy. Show me one. Is it Russia, Germany, UK? Where? Young people are daring. No, there is no only the burning desire to do more.
Because that's why any every.
Yes, secret at what age or
33.
Mohammed at what age?
30.
It means that the passion, the energy is with the young people. And to put to presidency 70 years, finance minister above 60, or Safuma for above 80. What are you seeking to achieve? And to bounce say he will be misled. Sure, call Kekusno, you're misleading. Washaba one manifesto one kai because I did not do any peak. Or Safuma Funtumin Kaino. Finance minister no to one now or die or to what you already at the order because you see, or my dream may be a monk and until any statement no kind, we might take any personal.
A youth for a year. If I was coming there, Stella, I mean, reading messages now, Benny. Nah, Yankoyanim, but 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I have brand also come Tvxyz. Medino exercise still remaining the youth president. Okatechi Afrifa. Mene Ivan Innocente Anna Edin Komo and a BOT Bernardo Drew Techi and Edin Komo. Yabakonia Korea a youth unemployment. Our finance minister say in fact, so far, was it there?
Public sector
we munko entrepreneur. Mama starting from BOT.
Yeah.
Your preliminary comments on it.
Kwame nano ya bahami ni minia Ivan ebedin komo bi for this statement ho. Enora as of enora ma block me Facebook account. Me open me Facebook account in 2006. Kwame me inform me Facebook page enye anything on it. Just now no ya ba ha na wo hwe page no so one my Facebook page no in a period of 24 hours no not that particular video no nipa over 3,000 and I share na views and na 91,000 integrate ministry who say and yama boni omo ye ni swade hunu pa na ntumi amba mu no heti omo kwame you see omo shall say place and game bi say omo koye project e wa ato abogas kwame say wo madu no bi aye ya wo mpe so wo madu wa wo maten and I will Martin no be a lawyer, be a banker, be an engineer. Won't you be happy? And so my now you are a great minister. Now so fertilizer industry. And obi ababa catch us. I mean so my feasibility study. Now me dear no, make him the Akobunu region for reason that 80% of fertilizer consumers are in the Bono North in the Ashanti region. And to me, I am close to the users of my product. O say, try. Na me messy me there in 4 years time and sana wo de na tumi abam is that common sense ka enti won say MPP party ni wo akoye say omo so bia nim nyansa wo Ghana na sanka nim nyansa yie pa We are Greek minister.
But one of the response somebody by it is a fertilizer company. We don't cite it when it is not near to a gas exploration. So they said about company with the gas.
Your trust our statement and we're born.
I didn't hear.
Let me explain to you. Company ye chocolate no e Ghana. Cocoa he free. Cocoa free Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and ye because Switzerland e chocolate. Adentina yanka say company na ye chocolate we ase no and relocating free Switzerland and Ghana because Ghana na raw material na wo. The point is that the world is globalized. Atuabo gas raw material na free mo ban e one of the raw material towards feeding fertilizer industry. And now ye ti here on pabo bet matter for UK. We better for Belgium, better for America. It's about competitive pricing. Say, share access to raw material, or share pricing. The kwame yetu oil Ghana meboa is petrol cheaper. There could be another country into oil into gas, but petrol and diesel over there is cheaper than that of Ghana. And to me, a business person, cost benefit analysis. Yeah, what Taiwan, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Morocco, and a raw material to fertilizer. And to me, by setting up my company, I will not say chin Ghana what gas into me Ghana need Ghana gas na metal. What if I wake up today? Now a metric ton of raw material for fertilizer in China, $200. Now Ghana $250. Which one will you buy? Are you going to tell me say now we are Ghana into can better boka? It's common sense car. People yes, I have feasibility studies in was. I don't need feasibility study book no nie. The ono kasa no nim the oka. This is our feasibility study. Kwame no nie. And I had 3 months now ya dey with you. And this I won the minister and first and the now church manner. You have no knowledge about what you are talking about. Because oko we are saying now the big automobile industry no omoto locate free UK no about China. It's about sourcing raw material and how cheaper you can get it. It is a mean Ghana wa tuabo gas. Now or ton the raw material no ebia per kg $200. Now make money free China $80. Will you buy from Ghana or China? They should think. They should think because they are no business people. You see, these are people Omakoko school and a penny paper crow and Omo. I am a business person. And every businessman seeks to make profit. So you minimize cost and maximize your profit. And do catch them and say Atuabo Gaza. Me person me minister one-on-one war a platform like this. Let me debate and the Casada and another be because this is my feasibility study. Later we were honorable minister and Casano in a copy of the command. Maybe the way you to for that. Honorable minister and a copy.
Trade and I say agree. Dear honorable. A proposal for an off-take agreement in support of setting up a fertilizer manufacturing plant in Asante Bunoahafo region. Good. On behalf of board of directors of Tvxyz Limited, I write to humbly blah 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 blah. The project is under a joint ventureship between Mauritius Chemical and Fertilizer Industry Limited and Tvxyz.
What would document you?
Right.
From 2017 to 2019 to Myanmar, all correspondences. Yekoshia Vice President of Ghana, His Excellency Dr. on 17th of April 2017. A whole letter waha. Omo letters I've kept it for future reference. May trace the ministry out. No more. So
in this case, you see youth in Moko entrepreneurship, but the government is not also providing an avenue for the youth to say mobile.
I mean, look at this. In a year, government of Ghana through Cocoa Board and MOFA almost spending over $2 billion to buy fertilizer from outside. Listen to it. And Obi Abase, maybe 6 project will be one mine. Now, maybe capacity 500,000 metric tons. Now, Mumba may ban a bit me Abase means you no man out of 4. Nan sa who are ban o crabintino. Mammy off take agreement 25,000 metric tons. After the 500,000 metric tons. And it's a me background me produce. Now, man, no beer and Tom a good any beer, mamma. I buy out of this quantity. Is that government sensible? Think about it. Oh, to fertilizer free China. Oh, to free India. Oh, to free Morocco. And na to a balance of payment deficit na affect to see kasem. And the CD dollar ratio to saying. And because you cry more than what you produce. But so beginning say oh produce wa. E ma o see kana come in. O say me the ma we nye because me buy the see Ghana fertilizer industry. And I'm asking the minister today. So hear me. The industry no find a work.
Somebody quite trouble.
He's a joker. And I keep telling him, you see, I don't try to make us say, hey, do not catch up with him. Nanka kwa me hwe I'm a person with disability. Hwe ni yo. Na man no mu mabamo. And matima rise above that. To go that far, makonya grant free US memo. Me buy na kwa manfa grant no anyu say me better car be si fio. Me say me person me dey embark on a project na create nyuma. Kwa me ko bunu region. Ukosunya na west, wo yi ni partner emu na enye adwuma ye. Na nanom se ba wa ba na ye de yate ase ya ma wasase enu ne cadastral na nanom asase ni 17 acres of land. Later na nanom tro yo mo de support to project no kwa me anu so nie. Enti na do mu no na se project na wo de ba no e bia sabi o me na menye professor menye doctor but ma wo so the project ne board ma se man mu a nipa thousands of hundreds benya adwuma enti asase ni eje de ne si aban ni se wo de ye na ko masika aircraft fertilizer no umfa bi mu a kwa me yesoro no ye kwa buchira kotoka ne ye to ne ma ye misa se those entrepreneurs no mo ye ka ye ne ma ye kwa akoto no how did they start, how did they do it? They go state support. General Motors, Chrysler, the government of US held them up.
Is it not the case? NDIP, National Ivan, so National Entrepreneurship and Innovation. You could have gone to any of these people for support.
One for two national coordinator letter the command about the project.
Okay, or respond.
One respond, crowd respond. Punto. Maybe Mao. Where Deputy Minister Honorable George Obuahi drew the latest correspondence and in dealing several times. Kwame Bemo another letter. Where a letter to Minister for Former Business Development Ministry. Letter the cost omuntie ya se na wo de omomwaye. Kwame de no to nkyene no nso nko wo abo nep meba. Na me be ma nep nso letter. Eno nso so ye de ko wanko nep letter ni. Adata na John Kuma na CEO. Kwame Ghana minim ba bi ayanko.
So what you are in the nutshell,
the political entrepreneurship.
Any person mo ye adwuma na so say wo men eye busua bia.
MPP party na political business connection men. Simple.
Asaje say.
Kwame hwe wo de letters amede akire wi. Mampanyina be de akire copy wom. Na me twen say ministry ni mra bonten, don beba no. No press conference. This issue will not die. Me person issue we wo hu, eye revolution wo Ghana. Na amount for Babontin be come makosem. People should own up and tell their story. Because Kwame here 700,000 Ghana cedi making their third one cry. Do you know that?
That's true.
But it's gone because of this project. So MCF for mobile no dey before mo ko. Kwame don't forget say fertilizer na specialty fertilizer. Ghana ye blanket fertilizer 15 pa na the call. But your product next say ye ba Bunu region e be fertilizer ye suited to Bunu region. And in a period of 20 years, we'll change the fertilizer industry in West Africa. Now, what was said, trouble what?
Okay, Ivan, youth unemployment. Finance Minister said we should go into entrepreneurship, and there is backlog of people. There is no government payroll is very full, and people cannot be employed anymore. What do you make of it, Senior?
Yeah, I think that be say Obika government any capacity to employ everybody. That is a statement of fact. Aban bia no betime create capacity say or fa nipo mo man no nyina adwuma momoaye entumi nsi. But what responsible government do mo ye ne say omo create the enabling environment ebe ma private sector businesses a thrive. Ebe create platform the youth can easily take advantage of. So those are more skills, vocational skills, and as a form, but me, I leverage the opportunities created by the president or by the government, the incentive that are available. Now we use then you maximize whatever capacity be our. So ordinary, sanity. Until tia sama keno for Rita I cannot. Then Esenko pointed to A, B, C, D, the incentive opportunities of creating Ghana and US parties are on taking advantage of. You see, I said talk is cheap. Obia to me sorry or kasakeke. Ebia, they don't know how dangerous this thing is. Maybe Asama can you see how passionate he is? So we have youth unemployment. Oko the Middle East and North Africa, Arab Spring no babysini. Now youth unemployment in North Africa and East in your friends saying North somewhere around 26%. And the actual said the youth no more university na say for complain so mo nya adwuma nya. Just say now the situation was worse. Joblessness among for a demonstration over and over. Starting immediately after the global recession that happened in 2008. So between 2008 and 2010, it started with Tunisia. And the Arab Spring, a kick started Ben Ali. The lifestyle no lead the same thing and President Akufo-Addo live has a family and friends cabal and I hijack the whole administration running the country like a pharmacy shop I busia there. That is what was happening there. A kick started, you know. A two president do say oh Middle East. Mubarak Hosi agene there ewo your friend is saying Egypt. Libya Gaddafi jene there. Oko we ya Middle East kura ye no Bashar Assad ewo we then they see na kofa ISIS ba ya omo ebe declare caliphate ewo ha and oko Yemen ni Syria asumwe e ma ho no so actually say youth unemployment a threat to everybody. So we are a very sensible government and what you do is to ensure say obetimi solve that particular thing say be your priority because unfortunately for us over Ghana higher youth population you don't change I don't know so
we are about 60% of the population and whereas youth dependency ratio in this country is 62%.
Exactly.
And dependency ratio is 67% in this country.
So
according to Index
every sensible person ever to Obama major priority should be addressing youth unemployment because a danger is stare on everybody's face. And in some all kind of opportunities by and a creative for amount for these are same guys who recently collapsed amount for businesses. Kind of was he not one of the guys who leading the crusade to collapse banking sector where Ewokroma banker egu ye nipa send a quarter of year and then the other side of the communication ministry radio stations are good Okroma am a journalist affairs no more a word jumaye jobless or money nanam. So the government consciously creating unemployment instead of employment and the same person collapsing businesses. Papa Kwasindium quite recently no ya jumawura ene oyo ekawura na hoka enya asem ketwa asumdwe kra menye so se papa no obi because obi a otimi be set up tons of businesses banks and na se for okruma ofa amanfo adwuma ama nipa papa Kwasindom form adwuma okruma nya de kra ene because of your friend said vindictive politics in ne hoka enya asem ketwa menye so se ba bi obi o asumdwe I'm told kra se wa free Ghana has say that is the kind of amamu omubu. So Ghana has said the omo ya ne say omo incentivize omo family. There is a tiny your friends say band of a family cabal omo de say omo hijack every facet of this particular country and unfortunately those around the president are family members they are not people on kind of crash and say things are going wrong because youth unemployment in a year come once no yes obian him say it's a major problem but government now buy no you're supposed to think to provide alternative and then a year to alleviate that particular challenge because whether you like it or not a man for the university e will chrome her or mobile on the because the private sector no to maximize your capacity incentive be no take advantage of companies that travel chrome in foreign companies I don't know the day MTN, Vodafone, no be your GDP kakra. I know the money no money na omo de ko. Then we suffer. What I say?
Kwame, I got a chance to travel extensively. No good friends from here, business guys in South Africa. Of South Africa, right? Startup to me seed funding. Non-interest rate around 0.something%. Until from the word go no be business as no. He has no problem thinking about credit and financials. Oko UK, and then say I call UK just about 2 weeks ago. Me other colleagues now, all they have is the idea. All they have.
In other jurisdictions, idea makes money, but
idea
here
makes money.
You cannot even make money out of nothing.
When in the Amama passionate, I'm out at this time. On all this way, na not assembly, na makataso. Na shisheme home because me say entrepreneurship no a journey be a nyefo. But a brave finance minister make it that statement. It 2 meters come.
That means they are deceiving the people.
They are deceiving the people. Because me as a young person, if I could invest this amount of money, and there are tens of my typer, they've gone through the same. In fact, on the page now, or more upload do I don't know. Guy know this zip line, Ghana, or no Swababonting. Zip line, it was somebody's initiative. On a conform free outside buyer and you're born to 20. And you see, Kwame say, a course of that near Cotton UPNC, near Cambro, now be born in summer. It won't help us. See, I see a person to say globalized country now, man for the year. the see what UK, US, near South Africa, Nama, capital available, entrepreneurship booming. Let's do it here.
I saw me kind of say, and I think say, Yan Shasi and Yan plan. Chromayeti. Very often you hear say education is a key. Education is a key. Yes, Oko Western education can be a key. I bet you so. I pin a lot of doors. Yehano key ne kurano. These old people keep changing the padlocks. So education key ne kurano won't be from ya. So with the degree, everything you become useless. You can't do anything because you have the keys as education, but the locks, every 4 years you're changing the locks. The old people are changing the locks. So you hold education as a key. You can't use it to open any door. Yes, you can't open any door. Exactly. So
degree, one boy masters.
Yes.
I bet in a few 7 years.
Because padlock, you're changing every time. So the question is, and opportunities been a year created for the youth, and that you put a premium on vocational skills. And that's how your entrepreneurship, for you know, now a man for your incentivize, a man for polytechnic, for bar. The opportunities are there. Government is ready to offer loans, assist individuals to go into their own businesses. Elsewhere, a man for you who say, Obi was skills be an answer, wait me, a bina Casababa, so I say, then they will help you. Obi can tank and answer for Mosha Kroma. What has been government agenda say the Buano, ama at least, in a particular field now, one of crime, bet me 2 pounds, ama. What me funny pa more year juma yet me time Canada come foreigners no maba or maybe the same company or because you been a cut film. I think that everything in this particular country virtually reduced to politics. See a perceive 2 pound as a country. We need to just put aside this politics. Now you're making sure say you're coming out with policies and way you bet me I'm the ordinary Ghanaian and me take advantage of. I bind to me be a mobile because here pay Nippon also less than 800,000. It shows the government doesn't have the capacity. But as a reasonable government, all the opposition and I can say by a beer Juma, John Board is on the beer Juma Bua Togo for Crab. I
want to say John Board the video, Messiah for my wife.
Yes.
I'll say, and your man, Pipi, dear Guaquemono. A better baby no crano, you back crown crop for Frabuchiri.
Exactly.
And now baby because you bet you man why
exactly.
Here's a video number
80. If these same people are today telling you say they can create capacity, because I say I dream Ben and Nipper dream, I made me created that particular opportunity for.
Is it not one district, one factory?
One district, one factory, no one district, one factory now. You see that particular thing, I'm hoping that one day you be probing into that particular thing. Do you know why? Because yet me time of mine see Canada, my existing companies like Casaprecone, other companies, they all hold that. As to whether so minor percentage woman I say or minor percentage metia win him. At the end of the day, Samana me president, I can start meeting me for mine see Canada, my man for no more the biomo companies. At the end of the day, they will be accountable to nobody. I think that particular enterprise is another dangerous criminal enterprise in the future. Now, somebody has to prove because Sikana Yadema, all these companies, or minor share will necessary. Or minor share or hefa, government cars are going to the industrialization line. I think that was the best thing. And I could for the promise or Ghana, you call the industrial way. I think that was the best thing because Ghana, if you move forward, in Chroma started that. That was the line. But along the line, we seem to have no plan. Or my winning plan, no, me say you will never succeed. Of course, Spain, quite recent, almost started here. Spain, your money construction. And I think over the years, and now saw economy, Germany, when it comes to machinery, that is what they also chose. And the cars and then I say for the German economy, some of the production are near more and then the Ghana economy. So I think that we need a plan. We need thinkers, not talkatives.
Good morning, Kwame. Your panelist today is the best so far. I've been in goat farming for the past 6 years. Kwame, this year, an outbreak of disease hit Sunyane West, where I lost over 200 plus goats within a week. I approached the agric officers in the municipality. Shocking to my bones, I was told the medicine to that disease is expensive and government have stopped importing it to the country. So goat farmers will continue to suffer. Meanwhile, the same government is telling the youth to go into self-employment. I wonder the kind of leaders we have. And here, De Gaulle, Derry, Michael, Sunyane West, Odumase, Nadia, Nobaye. Where's the good morning, Kwame? Have you now seen the government is just not interested in creating jobs and wealth for the Ghanaian youth? Listening to the brilliant submission by BOT, you will clearly know that the government's repetitive call on the youth to go into entrepreneurship is mere hollow pseudo-Ghanaian. Thumbs up, Bernard from Stephen Jan, disability leader in Kumasi, Ashanti. I love your program. This is the guy that really talking since so many years today. I have, or the only day I have come across to see, a serious program on TV. You didn't bring your name. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Salam alaikum. I am Sadiq, known as Malam Gaba, just to support your guest argument that long age affects the way one thinks. In Quran chapter 36, Allah stated clearly. So you shouldn't feel bad about it. That means I can Quran. Quran also support it. Say unyinia. Mr. Moderator, good morning. In regards to your panelists, kudos to them. In fact, it is obvious that the president's speech on your sister TV station, in fact, it was on radio station, Peace FM, TV station was totally reckless, and he must apologize to the people of Volta region and the entire chiefs of Ghana. Nana from Futu Winibanede and no Abaye. I saw Raboni Samanke Semi seniors, Wamo at the Bibaye. I say Ghanaian leaders don't think of tomorrow, but they think of family and friends. That is true. That is a statement of fact. Meko na mini so like a fwa ko chichen komo, but before that, let me be honest with you. Archipelago was working in this country aimlessly. Kodu America ONS in less than 2 years. Ki o man ye chichira ho. Yan chichira o man with a slogans. Enya Jombodu abaje Jombodu video na me And yes, I need a teacher of my own. One district, one factory, one village, one dam, one this, one that, one this, one that. There is no plan, there is no agenda. The country is just there. Anybody gets some, you listen to Trimbi, you need plan, you need national agenda, you need the American dream, you need Ghana dream. We go to school to feed into a national agenda. Yeah, the idea. You're educating for the sake of education. Me baba rapi apa meka sembi achiro. Na wa hwese wo man na wotim no. Eboa entrepreneurship by the youth. Yentie Jombo do asem o kan ye. Ye baba studio. Ye ni so like phone ko ba me ne Dr. Solomon. Dr. Solomon akwa ba.
Yo katachi me da se pa ma menchia ahwefo nyina enso biem. No katachi ye ne ye hwe prostate enlargement. Ntachi ye ta ka prostate bebrebe na prostate na ye kan di ade. Prostate na ye kan ankasa gland. Na ye ko science mu a ade a wochim nsuo ana opu nsuo ba na so gland. Na prostate na ankasa no emema nkwa na prostate gland ma ne bi. Na yes ono wochim nsuo white na ebefra konkonti ba na sperm cell no man form semen. In other words, ono wochim nsuo na sebe swimming pool a spermatozoa na sperm edware wo mu every bema ho ekoba ho nyinsia ba abra ware fo hia na ne wia so ba nyina na se ono ne how pie miensa edin kan de fe the prostate enlargement se aye kese a che de se nkaye 2 aye prostate infection se bacteria bi abetna mu edidi nom gya de nya gumu 3 aye prostate cancer se ni su no asesa aye bi foforo. And the can share prostate enlargement. And you have the Hunsun society. Prostate enlargement, no, ne causes near me answer. Edding has got to do with age. I'm yet to see 19 years boy out the prostate enlarge. And the body are cranium. DNA in a son, Emma prostate enlarge with age. Almost say 7 passogram care bonocatachi. And average the whole world, one more crank twice a week. I cowbo midweek, no more weekends. Na more na wo but na prostate ni nsu na wo use na prostate gland na niaje. But you mother they say bra yen free 40 and 50 no na drop it once a week and now 1 in 2 weeks. 50 to say crumple nature could be 1 in 2 months and now 1 in 3 months. E basa prostate ni eye nsu ne ba na tata hwache na ye news no na akwa so the nsu ata bara na ankrimo we time na agene and mo ayetro. You mother they say enna e kind ma prostate enlarge with age. To be to Ghana for me nyina afo ene mare nyina afo say owura oye ho ade nko ade a mane mieja mo ne ye bieja no na prostate nsuo ne ye yuso no na ni age pa. 2 eye nema eye lycopene rich make fruit and vegetables e mi nkokon no fresh tomatoes ebi wom, carrots ebi wom, grapes ebi wom, watermelon ebi wom, onions ebi wom. And say yes, if you try a salad, near the kind diet ho anopa, ni the ka ho lunch, e be ka ho, supper e be ka ho. Ghana for me man so nya time woni. Ona che me say asem si me ko restaurant bi na abanti bi ba wa je na chicken apayas. Akwa ne nsegu ne bono. Na mo si ya slice fresh onions kakra, ya slice tomatoes kakra e de ka ho. O ma focus so nwa check what do you mean? Hey, wait, come here. I don't cast me a ponchiana. Me one can the kind diet one can be boy. Now waiting a prostafet capsules okatechi aba. Otachi on say prostafet ye fa from 2 words. Ye fa prostanifi prostatimu. And a fit and dian ho den. No nya prostafet capsules ye body man say John Soboko. Okatechi bema ensaka prostafeta. Ye fa lycopene rich materials no and yes so the right quantity in the peduan ehia how you see prostafet 6 weeks see apa e better take 12 months dia bo ho ban and now you see prostafet another 6 weeks na abo ho ba say dia prostate no enyam enlarge lycopene DNA lycopene antioxidant e ka say be antioxidant or science mu ade a obo bibi ho ban fa ne say o rest you have na dia so dia fa begu asese o wuram na nye okatachi a man red card wonko edika prostate gland o hia sa ne ma e de abon ho ban so that be yanka enlargement be about obetumi esia no kwan na e affected no enti bema won saka prostafet capsules a sense like rich materials o montin e be bo abo prostate ho ban e de amawo 3 as a course no red meat and nama me nkokɔ a meka mojanam on say prostate gland no eba fruit and vegetables or premium nkokɔ eba nama ye ready on pe the me nkokɔ on say ade efe the myoglobin no ma enam ye nkokɔ cow meat to wo so no na say brown and na black eti more na wo this animal air come no prostate gland empe na ke say air come no bamba wanya na kwakwati bambo no so say nke nyina nke te so ne de white meat me kan sumunam monkonom fish nom tilapia nom 1,000 nom na nke introduce into our diet ne yeti moja nam so I akokonam as in chicken ye de ka ho a ebeboa yen so nanka rabbits ye describe no as white meat even pork ye describe pork as the other white meat as so far myoglobin do I work pork mo now they compare sebe nantwinam na say cow meat ma obo say pork de ye lesser compared to nantwinam de no nanka de yen sa yen so say nyine ye no afa na nama ye ntimi anwe yi so na afa ne ye bewe when you ma mense when my prostate no enlarge na prostate enlarge pa na symptoms ni ba ko for 1. Obon say the ease with which I will Johnson entesa. Say first for you are the na opeja ta no entesa. After the wo Johnson just say what chim any pamro ada waso mo answer Johnson about e bon kai say prostate enlargement aba ho. Ebio obon say o Johnson na Johnson e ba na emu apai. After Johnson so ba like pressure entimi to totema on say okatachi na ma me papa no opodwa de no kosoro no ye hwi nurse na besi sa na ese ye enso da nan say o Johnson pressure de ma na boxer ho e bo nkaye after you diabetic enso so Johnson prepi more than 3 times and say na de achi e bo nkaye say prostate enlargement bi aba na when you name e draw e heba Ken say about the medicine department ayaba adansi ho a betimi akọ aboa no ene edu efa ne prostafet capsules contain alkaloids ahodo a bro say anti-inflammatory as you say prostate na kese no e twinso from all the angles na push them back to normal size droben na esi no ebie ama Johnson aba a 8 weeks treatment na prostafet no a revert is how nyina e dey free o dey amount won sanka prostafet ntima ye dey ketita e beto bememo nya say ye na trim oden droben kwanesi tie say nya flexible to be e hye obema na no ni pia soko ne force bia de na Johnson ba e yen sempi ba won sanka prostafet capsules ne tim Johnson say ya boko your telephone numbers no enie MTN no e 0245 61 60 28 0245 61 60 28 and after Airtel on 0261 73 62 63 0261 736263. Kai say a Prostafet capsules. Your body man say Johnson Boko.
Okay, I want you to say, Dr. Solomon, I say, Abrana so on Tvxyz, the most authoritative TV program on Saturday in the morning. I to be my uncle baby, I woke a year, I would train Oko where the out train Ghana and Komono every 1957. Every Kwame Nkrumah Subisi, a year, General Kwasia Manko, every farmer so Ignatius Kutua Champo, FWK Kufo. Anyway, see JJ Rollins, don't forget, say, Mamoko. Before Buzi and Kufuado Papa, but it's okay. Na yam famra a Kufu so messine. Ghana common ye didn't wabrana so. Yaka brana so a barandem. Obia Otena Kurasi, Etena Kurasi, in himself and ye didn't come. Medina science still our the chief of my side. Mene Ivan Innocent Che, our youth activist and a social commentator, and a education como. Yane Mianga Zavinia Benarudo Techi and MPP ni and they were born Buga. It was say one waba the social party, which is NDC. You do go better Makaba view. Yeah, Yamajo do video no. Here we are, and you might dear boo, Okroma.
Na say Juma asam na yeka new patriotic party programs are ye diegu hono ebedu baby no ye be kran konfo afiama no ne no ma be ye Juma Ghana ye nim say mo na mo bua ye na ye Juma no. There is no way MPP aban ye betena ho na ye ni ato nchen if you say ye nim say ye be san ba mo ho.
Ora John Bodo, General Secretary of the Almighty MPP. I say, Omani Numagua and Yamagua Kwema, Ghana Brantier, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Finance Minister said Jumenio. Ivan, quick comment on it.
I think some of the comedies that be and Debia Mekasa all her excessive partisan politics no Krumhana I give prominence to a lot of individuals otherwise they don't have any sense to come close to the corridors of power. Yes, because of cheap politics into no party you can easily ride at the back of partisan popularity to prominence. Critical example he's just a noise box shouting keke.
General Secretary of the MPP.
He's just a noise box. Shouting, screaming, that is what they are good at. But say professing alternative solution, addressing the youth unemployment is here now. He can do it. It's the reason why a market chobo there or the mic guma. We are still doing say we don't need talkative, we need thinkers, reasonable men of conviction, people who can sit, look at the terrain, profess alternative, are feasible. And yes, I'm a code Dubai, a Congress abro scientist team be Ghana. As to what I say it is feasible within our context, you don't know, you don't think about that. No one say kind of zombie kind of politics na no. I think that particular thing is gone. But we need thinkers. I'm from addressing the challenges because the youth unemployment situation in Ghana. I can tell you on authorities and Ghana is teetering on the brink of a possible political collapse. I best slip into a political upheaval because there is a direct link between economic hardship and the political upheavals. So when we read around history and things around the world, make the Middle East and then North Africa, 2014 in Spain, the kind of political upheavals, the Catalan quest for independence and click it to prominence because of the same economic challenges in Europe in the past. They see what the same economic way are nearby. So we are president now, we ensure a stable economy, not politically. We achieve a stable political front. You address economic challenges. Any inequality, that differences in terms of job, and then as if for no bad address, or a teacher or your nurse in any budget, but because of say you need that particular balance, and you see what is going on, and then everybody is jumping to the political arena, politics, because on himself could do what na no ye confirm DC na nka ya mo bi so be ye DC ya asodie na dia to so a obese wo people but amanfo ebosire jubilati because ni so obewia enti ya man the certificate to come and steal enti origin ni ya kwa so dem koda nyame ase because bra ma bra nyina na the president ehume me so han atome so obewia mo hu se wia na obewia
and we celebrate them.
You celebrate them. That is what we do. Wow, when you have the mind, wow, bet me transe. Akase, these are the things that we have to do. Yeah, maybe say if I know free bar. Oh my man, oh papa, what are they show? Crana boy saying. Now they will brush you aside. Then we celebrate a month for anything in this particular country. So I think that Yankasa as a people, no, so no, Yamaya Ninte, that be American. Segana for you now, Yamaya Nitia. There are a lot of people within this particular political space. They will revert to their natural position. They will lose their usefulness. Or may useless. Or can say we are for serious because
how can Abronya be useful in any political party?
Any serious political
dispensation? You see that? How do you put Unsubempa on any serious? Because the guy speaks very little wisdom. I mean, how?
My men touch on
now first, Mame.
Don't borrow the statement.
Right.
On say, Yana no si de bia kwase abadwa. Nti drew Wednesday say drew marketing there. Timbia no pickpocketers ni benyu obi awia no. On so matna ase adwuna hu se Ghana for ye gullible.
Yeah.
Nti obe kasa no. Minim ba bia no free either so no koko no fanta o minim
ada na de ono me ne hia.
Say no to influence the outcome of the free yamuba. Nti so when the position na minim there. I mean, I stand to be corrected. They be no malt on fanta on coke. But
COVID the buy, you know. Let me interview no one time. Me no say, oh, wa share dudu.
Oh there, yeah. Media. Me na make us.
Wait, Papa no for. Oba, say no anum koko, say no anum fanta. Na wo be num koko ni koko ni fanta. Eno na influence me. Oba say o chese na jombo do no say
nyankompa che kasa che oboni che 14.
O che na bebu.
Obi bia winning business skills, ni business acumen and building a business. No kasa say. Even UK, Germany, in the US, more advanced economy. You don't import employees from another country unless in the extreme situation. Until they are now all canon one casa on TSA. But you see, you can't blame him because you have gullible population and they are now all canon more budgets because say you're more there. So any pan baby I could fear no afaka 5 cities. I mean, yeah, quite ni in wrong. I am pay the way forward. My way when the betting assassin. And when I'm a video of Luke Kuan Yew and how he built Singapore from where it was to where it is now. And your magic, and your common sense. I say common sense may leaders who say, Kwame Komi consensus Sunyana West, I MP or what transfer 16 years in it. Business I want to be a swimming pool. Sunyana West swimming pool. I dear obet me a cast a constituency num. Ubet him the kindness, say why ya. And the person who are near to move. No move. And then near J because anybody because the more na minim do free mo. Bankameka say no, or employment minister. Employment minister so call a constituency we ni party mu na ni adwuma. Enti aye endemic say nipa kro no mu ni adwuma edura bato a obaji 20 cedi akoto ama de o man adwuma no. That is the irony. And now ye te hai. Ye free be free akono. Ombe brand ye say arrogant because ye can okre. But you see, Kwame say yan can okre na my way insesa. And I said we are going to speak truth to power. Obi owo my age ewo US or entrepreneur or a millionaire. Why can't I also be a millionaire in Ghana? And why must it look so weird and unthinkable say at our age, you know, we can't be millionaires? It is because you're thinking this system not fun say was same phone in Nyansa. But Kwame, grey hair is no equivalent to wisdom. That's how be a Jimmy and Colabrima when you had no because yeah, but work Nyansa for sebi no penny kwasi atiase. Building a business is not about age, it's about skills, it's about passion. Enti akola no wo akoma so person oye no money kwan na onye na whereby a situation at 60 years 70 81 a ruling country no what do you expect encouragement to young people ne say achia emuye esna bebo nyina de kwa me abra ya fight battle when you know what they have started and no one block me Facebook page totally shut down because ya cancer a great minister no or money home modern media babnu bia o hwe me no a lot of you have gone through worse than I have done. But it is better late than never. Let us all come out in our numbers. Now you speak it true to power. Now, Brian Wedding and Penny for who said, entrepreneurship no more can. They themselves don't believe it because if they believe it, nkabana finance minister will resign or suffer more for court. Now the nkasa or hit 80 years no. Nka also twen hold maba umia. But I mean kosi koda. But the akwanya odo bema ye yan kan ya nuntum. Na me nso ma menka me party NDC ho asem kakra nso na me free hako. Yesi sempanufo to san ekọ mabunum. The MPP yo masa Ghana poto no e wo se ka bibi kire. Say nya power we should rule with honesty, humility and modesty. Say NDC ba ban mu na e de mu to fam na etie futuo na e de Ghana for adwentra. We can build Ghana like Singapore. Hwe NDC e terminal 3, Red Hospital, Circle Dubai. Enti di na chese say NDC ba ban mu bio na e humble ye modesta. Ye ntimi build Ghana. The ono so de wo ba no so mpafe. MPP no so be Ghana yie no e na o ti wiem na edware. O so de jape ba. Enti wo na wo de wo nhye akese nse wo ye de ya Ghana for bemu akonya. Ghana for bemu akonya me da say ahaya brana so on Tvxyz. Ghana mrante ne maba o mamenka se mi nche mu na me fancy. Tienie. Metie obi e no o MPP ni chairman. Ya wo metete me MPP fie. Me papa kwasi. Ono na so kwasi o se je nsama ne di MP wa Jusudwa 1996. Obusa obia lawyer ya enkura frifa. But it makes no sense. Enka she si entimi anka no kure anchire to me yensha si enka no kure anchire to me from 2013 to 2016 I gave it to John Dramani Mahamad's government left right center from 2016 till date. I have been giving it to Akufo-Addo's government left right center. I have been tagged all sort of names, but I do not care and I cannot be bothered. I don't care. What I care about is Ghana first. Biya Ghana first. And our Sikawa Hanu Akwese Enyamasem Chena. The leadership of this country, they don't believe in entrepreneurship of the youth because one, they want to exploit your vulnerability when you are unemployed and you are not making money. TNA, me ametiye. Me call Krabua Kota, wa winim Krabua Kota na. I was just around here. I'm fast so the Kochua Krabua Kota. Me koko biye mprekufu, Ibiem Prekofua within a space of 2 years. Nami Preko more than 300 TNA because me invested huge. I built one of the best pen styles in Ghana. If you are say a fish pond, catfish mienu which 4,000 each TNA. Nami besine kofa duani coppens every tema. Afariwa farms. And the besine kwa Krabua Kota fidi and I'm connected and Precono X-style, no, pig style, no. Me connected here to fish pond. They said, or more Edja no, Rebecca Chilino. Fish and a catfish can feed on it. It was one of the best farming system anybody could build on a 5-acre land. What do you see? Ubayem Preconewi. Me Preco Ameyen. Na me ma yankofo fufufunu ne ade ne banchi ase da bi na me to soya bean me to wheat bran me to oyster shells me to this to do proper feeding for them. Ubeye feeding we nyina awie ubenya mprako nyina awie na Ghana mpanimfo na wase ko into entrepreneurship no wa bie port no ano e be de mprako force free China aba sa mprako force no bo for chain ye no wahana organic no enti mani kotugu so a ne ato no ye to no wi a na wo mpeko na egu ho no wo yiro nwa ton ba ko a na de sa ba ko na sika akoto aduane no wasa de abra mo mgu no madi na wo yiro nwa no ton ba ko eti by the time you finish no sika wo ton ye nyina wasa de feed mpeko you will not make a dime a penny na egu nwa ba betena fie me no ka say 20 acre of land at the Krabua Kota for the past 4 years. I don't even know what to do with it because unya yepe ebigu. It's impending for na to one hour catch us go into entrepreneurship no. In other jurisdictions, say wo our idea keka it's me making money. Which me call bank e ma bank ma bosia. Bosia say e dia na o ma ka kire banks and say mranche na ma ba wa ba. Mum partner with them. Munye one individual obeko into that farming with abranti ababawa no na wa monitor no ahwese mranti ababawa no benya adwuma ye na wo wiempo a aban na angasa ko siki for market for ya wo mpreko no o banche o board ye aban na se ko siki for market maw said the beya wo produce a on ha ho nkoye marketing. These people they will not do it. Me wa haya medisi no ayi Equatorial Guinea just recently
they came to Ghana. You know, Equatorial Guinea, Fernando Po, Anna, Tetekwashiko Wia Koko ba no. And I'm saying Womunya oil in large quantities. So they came back wanting to know how best we can help them revamp. When him the Omoka Chereme, one of the things Equatorial Guinea was doing was that now Omuni India are into spices, producing of spices. When him say India Omo per spice pa, the government frewa. Now a mausika. Or say go into a year, go into this, go into that. Says can hear the amount for a period of 1 year. I buy no way ya no market trade or turning on source from farm no the call. Sad your friend of entrepreneurship. You don't just sit down when you've taken everything in this country to your family and your friends, you tell the youth to go into entrepreneurship. When you're correct, you to know so Tibon youth. The supporters are go for until we decide to open our minds, question them, ask them questions and put them to the test, they will continue to fool us. Meaning is a sign. Still, I am the bombardier, the field marshal, the squadron leader, the ranger, the buffalo, who are here royal general Kabaka, Bonfa Chiasedisheneme, Sachradishamia Santiago Nayokohine, the one that bears the spirit of our forebears from Kenneth Kauna, Samora Mase, Madibo Keita, Leopold Senghor, Kwame Nkrumah, and all the freedom fighters of the country. I came, I saw, I fear not, veni, vidi, non equidem, extimue. See you next week.
Advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa. Ganabam, if your apostle, your waist, all your body, you make bazaar. Thank you so much. Thank you. Me ba cho ma me Ganabam me. Kese ni mi no keto ana mi ensa. Se me wona manyina tutume me waist me chi me bia me ko so dwa nyina me yasa. I feel good. Wa osa. Ah, okay. What are you doing? What do you mean, my boss? Ganabam! To wait from doctor, no. Where are they? Oh, my side, 20 cities. There's a tobacco. Ganabam! Young to Emma to her, and first at tobacco, and for 20 cities. Hey, you know, Nemo, 70 Ganabam, come, sound, 2 so if you have Ghana, you can resist.
This advertisement has been vetted and